Hey, how are you? Bailey O'Brien here. Just a couple tips for you today. When somebody gets a cancer diagnosis and they don't know what to do, oftentimes I tell them to find healing stories of people who have gone into remission from the kind of cancer that you've been diagnosed with. And I just want to give you a couple tips on how to do that. Uh, First, when you are looking for healing stories, try to find stories of people who have been in remission for 5 or more years. The likelihood of someone getting a recurrence after they've been healed is much greater in the first couple years that they've been in remission compared to 5 to 10 or more years later. So that's important. Number two, you may wonder how you can find stories of people who have been in remission for a long time. And one of my resources is radicalremission.com. I was researching last week or 2 weeks ago, and I found that there's a tool you can use to filter your search results. You can filter by age, gender, type of cancer, extent of cancer, and the amount of time that a person has been in remission. But you want to be very careful when you do search for healing stories. This is a little bonus tip for you. Be very skeptical when you hear about someone who has gone into remission. You should question any claim that anybody makes about their cancer journey, because I found on Radical Remission that one or more people said that they went into remission, but when I read more about their story, it said that they were still in treatment, and that they still had evidence of disease. And so I think you need to be very careful about just digging deeper, dig as deep as you can. I was interviewing a woman who recovered from stage 3C ovarian cancer recently, and I asked her to provide documentation to prove that, first of all, that she was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer, and then to prove that she went into remission from her cancer and that she's had no sign of cancer since the date that she said she went into remission. Luckily, she's a former library media specialist, and she appreciates the importance of primary resources and backing up claims. So she so graciously provided those to me, and I hope to be able to share those with you soon. So don't forget, when you're researching healing stories, number one, try to find healing stories of people who have been in remission for as long as possible. And secondly, when you're researching these stories, be as skeptical as you can. My friend Gar, who treated me in Mexico, he has another story like mine when there was a woman on the board of a very well-known alternative cancer treatment organization. And she claimed that she had very widespread cancer. It was all over her body. It was, terminal diagnosis, but she used the therapy and she got rid of the cancer completely. Well, Gar said that was absolutely not true, because he had her medical records which showed that she had stage 1 and she had surgery to cure the cancer. So please be very skeptical. I care about you and I want you to get the best information possible that's out there. So you could do what I did and ask for actual documentation to prove a person's story. But the better you investigate, the better results you'll have. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon.